Good morning to everybody. Last time we spoke about empowerment in general. Today I want to speak about something even deeper and more important, spiritual empowerment. What it means to the young people, what it means for elders. First of all, information is not enough. We live in a world overflowing with information. With one click, young people can access endless knowledge. Artificial intelligence can answer questions faster than any teacher. Let me say something very important. Information does not automatically give wisdom. Information does not automatically give wisdom. What our world needs today is not only informed minds but enlightened hearts. Knowledge tells us how to do things. Wisdom tells us why and for whom we should do them. Today's learners are tomorrow's leaders. And leadership does not begin with power or success. It begins with inner strength. That inner strength is what we call spiritual empowerment. Spiritual empowerment means strengthening the spirit within us, the place where values, conscience, courage, and hope are formed. My empowerment is never just for myself. When I am empowered, I naturally begin to empower others, my family, my friends, my community. Empowerment is holistic. True empowerment is holistic. It touches body, mind, and soul. Your education, skills, and careers are very important, but they are not enough. Without inner peace, inner joy, inner meaning, even success can feel empty. Young people may have talents, degrees, and opportunities, but also you need a strong inner compass. Parents must remember that their children need more than material security. They need emotional and spiritual grounding. This kind of empowerment cannot grow in a divided world. If we divide people by race, religion, class, or culture, we weaken one another. Spiritual empowerment invites us to build bridges and not walls. How does empowerment empower us? Now, let us ask a central question. How does Jesus empower us? Jesus speaks words of deep comfort and strength. I will not leave you orphans. John 14:18. I will not leave you orphans. This promise is very important for young people. It means you are not alone. It is also important for parents. It means you are not carrying the responsibility alone. Jesus promised the Holy Spirit, the Spirit who guides, strengthens, and accompanies us. The Holy Spirit empowers us from within, especially when life becomes confusing, demanding, or overwhelming. And then Jesus makes a very bold statement. You will do greater things than these. John 14:12. What does this mean? It does not mean becoming famous or powerful. It means that with God's Spirit, ordinary people can do extraordinarily well. Young people can become agents of change. Parents can become sources of stability and wisdom. Families and communities can become places of healing. Empowerment begins at home. Empowerment is not learned only in classrooms or churches. It begins at home. Parents empower children not by controlling them, but by trusting, listening, and guiding them. Children empower parents with their energy, honesty, creativity, and fresh vision. Empowerment is a process, not a one-time event. It grows through respect, participation, encouragement, and shared responsibility. Let me offer some very practical guidance, especially for families. When you practice patience with yourself, you learn patience with others. When you trust yourself, you begin to trust others. When you forgive yourself, you become capable of forgiving others. When you learn healthy self-love, you are able to love others genuinely. This is not weakness, this is strength. This is spiritual empowerment. Empowerment is mutual. Empowerment always works in both directions. When parents encourage children, children grow strong. When children respect their parents, parents feel renewed. When teachers empower students, students in turn empower teachers. When we lift up others, we ourselves are lifted. This is the hidden power of empowerment. It multiplies. So, let us choose joy. Let us choose encouragement over criticism, trust over fear, hope over despair. And when we do this, we are shaping not only individuals, but the entire generations, alpha, beta, and beyond, who will not merely inherit the future, but shape it wisely and compassionately. Just a story for reflection, which you might have already heard. A wise man had children who were constantly quarreling. One day, he said to them, "My children, inside every human being, there are two wolves fighting each other. One is good, other is evil." The children thought for a moment and then asked, "Which of the wolves will then win?" The father replied, "The wolf whom you feed." This story teaches the essence of spiritual empowerment. When we feed within ourselves, grows stronger. If we feed anger, fear, jealousy, or bitterness, these will dominate us. If we feed love, forgiveness, gratitude, and hope, these will shape our lives. Our thoughts have power. Our words have power. Our actions have power. Every human being is a powerhouse. Even suffering can teach us joy, laughter, music, friendship, prayer, meaningful work. All these empower us. But when we neglect our inner life, our talents, or the meaning of life, we become disempowered. That's often why people experience burnout, loneliness, and despair. So, let us ask ourselves, young and old alike, am I feeding the good within me? Am I becoming an empowered person who empowers others? If the answer is yes, then we are ready. We are already shaping a better future starting today. Thank you for listening.